Hello and welcome to another stream. Of course, a lot of people are not really in here yet, but soon, hopefully. Usually it's like a little bit awkward mostly for people that rewatch streams, but hello. I have to post something on Twitter first, that the stream is live. But let's see. Spin the wheel. Tennis number 1, exactly. What's up? How are you all doing? You're gonna catch a Blissey real quick because that was spawn at my home. So today we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did the last 4 days. Yeah, that's actually the main reason why I wanted to keep it as a Pokemon that we maybe catch if it doesn't flee here in the beginning of this stream. Yeah, nice Blissey here. Of these live streams, I might try to do at least like one a week or whatever, like maybe even do like later on when we have like regionals or whatever, like some watch along streams. You, by the way, guys, got some new spawns or like home spawns in general. I heard that there was an update for me. I don't think there's anything. Hey, we left university. Just did basically 4 hours of university before. I'm gonna do some more afterwards. I'm basically pushing YouTube really low right now for this week, mainly because there's not a lot going on. I could do some theory crafting stuff right now, but the general interest as well for the game is kind of low, so it's not really worth either. And I have a ton to do for university anyway, so I'm trying to work away what I have to do for university already. So as soon as the new season starts, I hopefully have some free time to do more analysis and more things towards new updates. I thought of doing like a top tier list today, but I just have to do too much stuff for university. Like I do like 5 to 6 hours a day for university and like 3 to 4 hours a day for YouTube, which I feel like is a better choice. There's still choice always in there. Like that's not correct. Like that is the YouTube thingy. I have to do something real quick. The spin the wheel thing was not correct. No, it's correct. Perfect. Oh my god, it's me. Can you build an Ultra League Vivian? I don't think honestly, I don't even do anything with a postcard feature. Like I barely even do anything here. Like did mine once, but that was basically it. Where do you even see this? Like somewhere down here, right? I literally never do that. Like literally. I don't even know where it is. Must be somewhere down here. Is this? No, that's Sui. Honestly, no clue where. This is it, right? I cannot even get any of them, which is kind of funny. Not like in the meantime I would be able to get like any of them, but no. For me, like one of the most wasted features. Yes, cool way of introducing those Pokemon, but is music and sound okay? I'm not sure if music is a little bit too loud. Let me know. Well, let's start right in. Kinda want to be fast, of course. Because it's forgot to change the speed of the thingy as well. It's Bombardier for the first one. Bombardier, but I'm going to do it to 2 seconds. What's the matters for Catch Cup? What do you mean? I cannot use Bombardier twice. Oinkologne is definitely something that I can run. Bombardier. And Oinkologne. And Houndsdorf. So, I would use Oinkologne as my lead, because I have a double good boys on back for fighting type Pokemon. Sounds good, you're right, games get one. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, yes, of course, it's going to be a little bit awkward for YouTube if I don't use as much time towards. I still do 1 video a week, a day, plus. Oh, sorry. Plus, I do 1 live stream now, which live stream takes like so much less time for like compared to a video because I have to do the battles anyway. So if I live stream them, it's just not having to do any commentary, uploading, whatever, all that stuff. Okay. Maybe I should have went into Houndstone here, but I think they just don't have a double moved anyway. Top 3 for Catch Cup. Most likely Clodsire, Quagsire, and Shadow Dragonite, which is currently the rank 1 in the world team as well for Catch Cup. But I'm not going to feature it because... honestly, it's Catch Cup. It is Catch Cup. This looks like a decent win for me, most likely. I don't think they have more than one move here. Psychic things coming through. Sorry, my friend. I haven't seen Super in ages. I kind of wanted to make a video about it as well. Like, it's not even that bad now with Confusion plus Poison Fang. Oh, that's a little bit tricky for me. I definitely went into my Ghost type then. I think I'm going to use my shields on this Pokemon here actually. Because it is my best answer towards Umbreon. And so I feel like this is a wise choice. You know the avatar items for the next season? No, I don't know them. But it's very, very likely to be around Thintia. Very, very likely. Like, literally. It would be surprised if it wasn't around Thintia next season. Which would be very cool. So, I think would also bring a lot more people back to Go Battle League because I won't have the items for that. Because like it's basically the favorite champ of nearly everybody, so I think it would be a cool thing to have. But it's very, very likely going to be different here. I'm going to stay, and I'm going to try to go for the leak down here. Doesn't work, doesn't matter. I just didn't want to get that damage onto my own cologne. I needed to keep the energy basically on my own cologne. Now I can swap out here. Can go for a Body Slam. They get 2 moves in, that's kind of bad. I think I lose though. Unless it's gonna do way more than I expected would do. It does actually way more than I expected would do. And like this I should be able to just lick down 2 Dark types with my Ghost type Pokemon. But yeah, it's very likely to be the Thintia pose next time around. Not another Steven remake. Honestly, that was kind of wild, so. But yeah, I think that would also hype up a lot of people. I hope that they do a little bit more towards Go Battle League next season, but I doubt it again. Thanks so much for the donation. That's mad. Thanks so much. Damn. Hey, thank you. Like honestly, like you guys don't have to donate or whatever. I'm all happy about. But thanks so much, man. Holy shit. Should also hopefully come on like the AF alert box on there, but mad, man. Thanks so much. I truly appreciate it. Thanks so much, Adrian. Crocodile, Billy Bolt, and Nightheads. But yeah, of course, feel free to donate if you want to, but please nobody. I don't know. That's the main reason why I'm not really the biggest fan of like Twitch streams or like in general Twitch as the main source. I know it's easier, like I know I see like a lot of people feel like it's valuable, but yeah, it comes on to the thing as well. I feel like it's a little bit awkward to subs and stuff like this in general. That's why I like YouTube a little bit more, because it's a free platform mainly. Of course Twitch would be also a free platform, but for the streamer itself they get more on YouTube than compared to Twitch. But yeah, thanks so much, Oilsteam. Thanks for the donation. Same time for me, by the way. I'm from Germany, so we have the exact same time there. But a welcome in. The pawn lagged a little bit. We're of course going to use it immediately. But yeah, like if you currently have some decent Pokemon for the Catch Cup and you want a decent team, Cloudzyre, Quagsire, as well as the Dragonite is currently the rank 1 in the world team with the Dragonite in the lead, of course. So, Last Burn Shield is great for me. This is horrific for me because my entire team is weak to you. This should only be the Awkward Tail though, so I'm fine. Guard with Magical Leaf and Triple Axle. Like a core. Honestly, I just like this is a thing as well which I kinda don't like for a lot of things. When Niantic just like does those fake things where they just try to put certain moves on certain Pokemon that literally don't do anything for them. Like, Why doesn't Garda wanna learn Magical Leaf? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I like if it has like charge move coverage, but for fast move coverage, does not really make too much sense. Of the live stream, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Good to know that you're enjoying it all. Yeah, I might actually stream more again now, especially with Facecam. I feel like Facecam makes streaming so much more enjoyable as well. That's why I also kind of stopped before, because I didn't have one and didn't really feel like I wanted to do Facecam in general. Now I ended up here anyway, so that's great. Yeah. Bullet Seed Manta, and that's exactly what you don't want to do, but it's great. Did you enjoy the Latin America International Championships? I sadly did not watch too much of it. I wish I had more time for it, but I didn't have that much time because of uni, especially because of uni, because I had a lot of stuff to do there this weekend. So couldn't really see too much of it. I saw the teams though. Cool that Charger Bug won, which I really liked. But also interesting that Cloudsire was only twice in the top 16, which okay, it's not really, I'm not really surprised about it, to be fair. I feel like Cloudsire is pretty bad for that kind of meta. So not really too shocked there. But yeah, just in general, interesting meta shift there. There was definitely a little bit of a meta shift, I felt like. Yes, you're going to still have your core meta, but a few different Pokemon were a little bit more common there, which I find kind of cool. What would be, for the chat in general, what would be your sleeper pick right now if you would want to enter like a tournament like this? Like, what would you bring? Like, just one Pokemon where you think, this has like a lot of potential that's like not really commonly seen in general. What would be your pick for that? I have my pick, which I'm going to say afterwards, because I don't really want to influence you. But maybe some people think the exact same Pokemon. Like, quite a few that I feel like have some play though. Because the meta is like kind of very defined, so like you're going to have some certain Pokemon that definitely have some more play than others. I know that it takes always a little bit until you see what I say as well, which I think there's like, I don't know, a 10-second delay or something like this. It's fine. Vigoroth I also like a lot. Vigoroth is definitely one of the Pokemon that I also would think has a lot of play in the current meta, especially because there are a lot of Lickitung plus Vigoroth, plus Sandslash, a lot of Sandslash. Honestly, Charger Bug was also a lot of fun for me until, like for this cup here, the Cloudsire are everywhere, which is kind of awkward for it, but otherwise, definitely a cool Pokemon. Definitely enjoy it also quite a bit. Excadrill, I like running Excadrill, I'm not gonna lie. Good Pokemon. Skeldurge seems cool. Yeah, I don't know. Skeldurge is also a Pokemon where I'm kind of curious on how good it's going to be in the future. Especially with like fire type, maybe new fire type moves towards it. Maybe Torch Song might make it great. Pomo. Triple weak to ground, that's amazing. Use Cloudsire lead. Oh no, at least Pomo lead. Easy. For me, definitely the Pokemon that I would like to see the most, or what I think the most, would be a Talonflame. Talonflame, I feel like, has so much play in the current meta. Like, you have Magium, you have a lot of Ice types now coming, especially Frostus, because people expect something like the Cloudsire. All that stuff looks really solid towards it. They are running Water Gun. I thought they were running Spark. That was stupid by me. Wishcast also could see that, for sure. Have you had Legend every season? Yes, I do. What is your favorite Legend pose? Most likely the mainstream one, which is like the Steven Stone pose. But honestly, like, I don't really use a Legend pose too much there. I feel like they're all kind of mid. It's great that we're still gonna be able to get to this move, by the way. I don't know. Like, that's also one thing that I would like to see a little bit more of an improvement towards for the upcoming season would be just a little bit of better Legend poses or like better animated stuff. I feel like they're all kind of so lifeless, which I see in a lot of features for Pokemon Go right now, so I don't think it's going to change too much. Shadow Beetle is also a good shout, to be fair, but I feel like it's always kind of missing like a little bit. Jury is definitely like such a good move on this Pokemon. I just wish it had like some kind of, okay, the lag there, some kind of better move towards, oh, come on, towards, I don't know, like, I really feel like if Niantic buffed Exeter without nerfing its energy gain, you would have such a great Pokemon with like Beedrill. But for whatever reason, I thought, oh, we just gonna make it a Surf clone. Just keep it 35 energy, just buff the attack, and you would have been so much better off, man. It's like the thing, because Exeter was nearly a nerf for most of the Pokemon that even used it, which is so counterintuitive. Like, the only Pokemon that really enjoys the Exeter buff is the Pokemon we're literally just facing just now here. It's going to be the Golisopod, because Golisopod is the only Pokemon that is still getting to the move there after 5 fast moves, which the other ones got there as well before, but like, it's just such a silly thing again, in my opinion. We have to try to catch a move here. Okay. That mission was at least already successful. I will lose CMP though, which is kind of awkward. I might have enough energy to avoid CMP, but I don't think I will avoid CMP. I have a rank 1 variant here, so like there's no reason, no way, unless the opponent also has the rank 1, I'm going to be able to still win this. But we have to see. I think they're gonna get there. No, they win CMP. Yeah, as said, but there was nothing they can do. Honestly, like, yeah, Legend rank is something that I'm not even really worried about any season anymore. It's just like, that's the thing as well. Back in the day, I was worried for the first 4 seasons, and since they changed like how the Legend rank is basically distributed with like 3 months of a season, it's just not really that difficult for someone who is already more than 38,000 battles done for Go Battle League, even though the number is not really that correct either, because I forfeit quite a few of them. Gigas is back, so that's great. Like for Wishcast, I feel like if it had Ice Beam, Wishcast would be really good, but it has Blizzard, which makes just like a little bit too awkward to play. Just a little bit too tricky to get to the Blizzard, in my opinion. Subert, great lead. Is it the same dude that had Subert before as well? I kinda want to check. Unspace. That's mad. I never can, like, honestly, rollout is still completely weird to me. I never am able to really time my moves against it. Come on, we can take a move here, right? Regigigas is coming in, getting the extra free fast move in, easy. But yeah, like Wishcast, like Blizzard is cool of course, but like those super high energy moves are always like a little bit tricky at least. Ah, we can farm down, right? It's Regigigas. Ever did Shadow Mythicals? What mythical did you want to see? A Shadow Mew, I feel like would be so cool. Easy farm down, by the way. Shadow Mew would definitely be something that I would love to see. Otherwise, because Celebi is not that interesting. Shadow, what's his face? Victini would be also cool. The Root would be very nice. But honestly, like, I'm still waiting for Marshadow release, because Marshadow is like the Pokemon that I'm really looking forward to. This Pokemon has the same typing as the Annihilate, which is most likely coming out next season if the leaks are correct with Annihilate, which would be really cool as well. Being Ghost as well, Fighting type. And it would be basically Annihilate but for the Master League. And I loved Marshadow when I played in the main series games, so kinda really looking forward to that Pokemon. Shadow Defense on Deoxys. Nah. Now, like, honestly, I thought about it, but I don't think it's going to be that great. I'm actually kind of curious now, because I kind of want to check that. I'm going to shield so I can swap out and I can win this game real quick. But, like, let me check this real quick on the site if Shadow would be better than normal. Because I don't think it would be. Because mainly, it's the opposite of what you want. If it was, like, high HP, low defense, I think it would be actually fairly decent. Actually running Breaking Stab on this thing. But like this, I think it's going to be a little tricky. Let's see. Deoxys didn't hit all the bubbles. Doesn't matter. Normal, going to win. Okay, we're just gonna go for the, just for the meta. and also for maximum stat product, you're winning, okay, 479. It's actually not even looking that great, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It actually wins some more. Okay. Kind of want to research a little bit more into that real quick. It's something I find interesting. I always love like those kind of things. Let's see what it actually can win against now. I'm just gonna go for the play Pokemon tournament meta, because I feel like that's always a little bit more interesting. You win against Quagsire, Diggersby, Quagsire, Swampert alone, and Stunt. Like, you lose against Medicham, Pelipper, Venus. I feel like you lose against the Pokemon that are more meta, sadly. But I mean, it's a cool concept. I wouldn't even mind it. I don't think it's a bad concept at all. Maybe, why not? Togetic, yeah, Togetic would be also cool. Purified defense. I think Mankey will get a C-Day for Annihilate. Spelled wrong, I know. Could be. Would make the most amount of sense, because for the Macy escapes you need a special move to evolve Mankey or like the Primeape into the Annihilate, which is called Rage Fist, I think. So yeah, we're most likely gonna get like something like this, where even the pre-evolution gets like some kind of coverage with it. Would make the most amount of sense. Some delicious tea. Regigigas just doesn't want to leave me today. Okay. I gotta go for Clodsire lead. Shadow Licky. Ah, come on. Honestly, like Shadow Attack Deoxys would be so cool for a video. Like, I already have my normal one built, even double moved, because why not? And it already does in like 2 hits, so would be cool. Ah, my nose is a little bit itchy. It's fine. Unlike this matchup here. Okay, let's see. Shadow Ball. 2, 3, 4. I think I have to go for 3 more Force Moves and then I can catch a Shadow Ball in my Regigigas, which I feel like is the way to go. 1, 2, 3. Why did I say 3 and I didn't swap it 3? That's my own fault, I would say. I'm just gonna use a shield. Why not? That's most likely why not. Double resist move? Why not? Wait. At least they shield as well. Ah, they don't throw. But doesn't matter at this point. Hello, what's up? Can't wait for Shadow Giratina. Honestly, I can't wait for Shadow Giratina as well, because it would make it eligible for the Great League. And this is something I would love to see. The Great League Giratina as a Shadow variant would be so much fun, wouldn't it? Like, honestly. Okay. Gonna be forced to go for a Sludge Bomb here. Change will be announced. I think it's earlier than the 28th, but I could be wrong. Let me check. Maybe it would be, I would say it's the 27th, but yeah, 28th could be also the case, never mind. I thought it would be already a little further in, but no, never mind. Like 28th, 27th is most likely the day that we have to look at. Would make the most amount of sense at least. They want to release a little bit earlier. I think there is a regional going on at the weekend though, so like I feel like they have to release it way earlier. I mean, like Shadow Legendaries, I feel like are always kind of cool to have for the lower leagues. If you now have like a normal Giratina, it might be a little bit annoying. But Shadow Giratina would be a cool one. Okay. I'm forced to use a shield here. But it's fine. I think I can overform by 1. Yep, okay. We should get the knockout. I think like an aerial ace against the Trevenant always got a knockout. How about Shadow Thoughts of Justice? They're looking fairly decent as far as I hear it, at least. Oh, that's going to be still a tough one. I think I still lose. Unless I can still survive this one, which I don't think I can. Dragon Claw? Maybe. If they go for 2, it might be a little tricky. I can still reach the aerial ace. Not sure if this is going to be enough though, but we will find out shortly, I would say. Easy win, honestly. I have to say, easiest win of my life. Great one there. What new season? New season of Pokemon Go, winter season edition, every December. 4-1. 4-1 is always something I take. And a Sneasel. But yeah, it does not seem that I got any different spawns suddenly. Yep. Regigiga is honestly such a funny Pokemon though for doubles when you have neutralizing gas on the field. Great stats then. Is the cup? Nah, it will never be good for the Master League, like never. No way it will be ever good. Also, if you enjoy the stream, feel free to, yeah, leave a like on the stream. Would appreciate it. Forget always to say that. Helps out to spread the stream for more viewers, getting better recommendations. Also, I always do this feel free also on videos because that helps out also quite a bit, but I always think about to say that in the beginning of the video, so should do it more often. Of course, right now it's the end of the season, like nobody is really caring too much about PvP, I feel like, but that is fine. Actually gonna use it like this. I'm fine with that. So on PvP Pocket says I can use Swamp and Catch Cup, but when I try to use it I can't. Oh yeah. Is there actually an extra meta for on PvP Poke for the Catch Up? I don't think there is there? Oh, there actually is, that's funny. Isn't it just Great League? Oh no, okay, they made it based on spawns, I guess. Or something like that. I don't know what it's based on. I guess they removed something like Registeel, I feel like. Registeel and Deoxys, like Pokemon that you're not allowed to get during the season. So that does make more sense here. I'm not gonna use a shield here. Any changes you wish for the new season? I wish definitely for especially updates around PvP and not even like move updates directly. Like some updates towards the structure, about like just in general having 2 weeks of the normal cups again, 2 weeks of Great League, 2 weeks of Ultra Leagues. I feel like that was a little bit better than what we had this season. Having new, more refreshing cups. I feel like cups are really good if you have it for 1 week, but like after a week it's always kind of a little bit annoying. So, yeah. Stuff like this. This is going to be a little bit of a tough matchup here, by the way, because this thing completely destroys my entire team, so that's great. They go for Seed Bomb, I had to predict this. Let me see. Can I try to go for the Zap? Okay. Zap is coming through, but I don't think even a Stone Edge would knock them out at this range. They're gonna shield. They're gonna get another debuff, which is kinda cool. It's not even Stone Edge range, I think. Master Premier was always fun, yeah. Honestly, I love Remix Cups. Like, if I have to say something, like Remix Cups are just amazing. Like best cups for all the metas, and we barely even get them. 30-second timer? I wouldn't mind this stuff. Like, why do we not experiment with this? Or why do we not get like a cup where you can use 3 shields instead of 2? Something like this, or like a no shield cup. Like, why, like a cup where you don't have any shields at all. It would be so much fun because it would be so fast. But most likely also had like next to no skill involved because you would have basically know where to come back from certain matchups. That would be so cool. How am I, by the way, still in this game? Like, the opponent completely hardwalled me. Still have apparently a chance. Do I want CMP against Dubwall? I'm very certain I don't. So I'm gonna swap here. Can still knock out the Dubwall, but like... Shadow Cup would be a cool thing. Honestly, Purified Cup would be a cool thing. I mean, it wouldn't be really a cool thing because most people don't have anything built for that other than a Sableye. But like, it would be an interesting thing because there are not a lot of Pokemon that you can actually use in a Purified Cup because the Purified Pokemon are starting at level 20... Well, it's actually so close. What the hell? Are starting at level 25. So a lot of Pokemon are actually out of there. That's something that I would not want to see. I would not want to see a max 2000 or 3000 CPT. I feel like they should stick with 1500, 2500 and no limit at all. Mainly just because there is just like, if you do it once, like people build it for like one time and like then they cannot use it afterwards. I feel like having 3 different types is just all we need. Like, not gonna lie. I think that's all we really need for it. So I'm not really a big fan of it, but like I'm a big fan of just having, with those kind of different things, different variation, make a Shadow Cup for both Ultra League, Master League, Great League, whatever. Something like this. Like, more variety in terms of those things. Like, there is so much to do. Like, if you just look at Sylph metas, why not copy Sylph metas? Like, why not copy also bans? Why not do like a little bit of more, I don't know, not as easy to read cups basically, where you have more bans, where you have like certain Pokemon not allowed. Like, stuff like this would be really cool. But I would not really like to see another meta that's based on like some kind of CP limit. Not really the biggest fan of it. But that's my opinion. Of course, if you have a different opinion, that does not mean that mine is the only opinion that's worth it here. They used an Elite TM to get Gust on this Pokemon? Like, if you use an Elite TM, then they go for Wing Attack, man. Okay. Not gonna question his place here. I'm continuing to shield. This thing is way more valuable for me. I know it's gonna be a Feather Dance. I can now swap out, and I can go for the full farm down here. As if they can actually still get to another move. Okay, they can't. I was like, yes, don't. Oh, that's actually decent for me. Because I can just go ahead and go for like a lot of damage here. I do outspeed them. Mainly, but here I'm just going to go ahead and let this move go through because I don't want to go for a CMP type and lose a CMP type. Are we supposed to get news today? I don't think we are. I don't think anybody knows when we're gonna get news. Like, this is the thing as well, not even content creators know. Like, of course not myself because I'm the partner, but like even partner content creators know nothing at all, as far as I know. I gave some of my sources at least. But yeah, I think as far as I know, there's nothing really out there yet. Well, it's going to be a little bit more tricky at like leaking certain things this time around anyway, but I guess it's fair. Lickitung is literally amazing for me to have in the back. Good thing that the opponent used so much Stardust to build an extra Lickitung for this meta. I feel like they're going to enjoy this one quite a bit, right? Getting completely destroyed by a little Oinkologne is literally what they want to have. Get absolutely destroyed. Like, this is the thing as well. I hate this thing that's like in the... I don't know. I hate this. Ah! But I hate for Catch Cup that you don't have Pokemon that you just build this season, but like Pokemon that you also had to catch this season. Because I built way more Pokemon that you see here right now this season, but like they were of course from previous seasons. Honestly, look at this thing. Like, it always just goes up on its own. I think it's just broken. Or but it goes so from the beginning, so I competing at any regional at the current time, unlikely. Maybe somewhere in early next year. I thought of going for Dortmund, but it's very likely that I'm not going to have time for that as well again. Right now, too much university stuff going on, sadly. And also, I feel like the kind of point system is more something that makes me not want to play anymore, because it benefits you if you can play a lot. I cannot play a lot this season, sadly. And so it really does not benefit me. Which is, of course, the side that a lot of the people that go to tournaments don't really see, because they are not really... Like, most of them are just able to just go wherever they want to go. So for me, it's a little bit awkward, sadly. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. Greetings. Worst possible lead, that's amazing for me, especially as I'm going to have another very bad Pokemon for this year as a Aesop. But of course I would have in the bag the best answer for it. Greatest have making Buzzwole for Great and Ultra League. There are actually teams where people hit Legend with Buzzwole for the Great League, so Buzzwole is actually kind of cool. Cool Pokemon for sure. The opponent stays in here. I think maybe loses 0 shields against me. They're not going to lose any other shield scenario, but I feel like 0 shields might be a little bit tough for them. Maybe you said it before, but what are you studying? Should have studied the screen right now. That was kind of stupid. I'm studying basic informatics. But it's like more of a wider field, so I can decide later on what I really want to go into. It's more like media and informatics, so like you also even have like something on how media helps you to teach and learn inside of that kind of stuff. But you also have like artificial intelligence and stuff like this as well there, so it's great. Here to extra little Buzzwole, especially for Ultra League, I love Buzzwole. Do you think the Sinnoh Tour should have unlimited remote rates? Fairly certain it's going to have it. I think like for most of those events they usually do it, so I would expect it. I would expect it. Honestly, I hate it. I just hate it. Like, what is this? I hope that the triple V. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know really what's happening here right now. It's cool. I was gonna guess that I have the same accent. No, same as ohne Pixel. Yep. Very famous one, apparently. I've never played Counter-Strike or anything like this, by the way. I don't think it would be a game for me, though. Never really been into that kind of genre, either. Telecommunications? Ah, okay. Is running your local version of PvP complicated? Depends. If you know a little bit about how to use like programming things, whatever, like just goes up on its own again, then it's going to be kinda easy. I think there's a tutorial on PvP as well towards it, so maybe look that up. Like honestly, this thing is just not my friend today. Let me check something real quick. I have like some screwdriver stuck in that thing so it does not move as much, which is literally exactly what you're supposed to do, right? Perfect. The only way to fix it. If I was your age again, I'd go for AI for sure. Yeah, that thing is like a really tough topic though. Like all the different kind of algorithms for things like this, you know. Not good. My age, my old age. My old age. Pomo, Octibex. And Ninetales, that's great. Given the zdsgfhdfzgx core, Buzz might work in Ultra next week. Oh, honestly, Buzzwole is one of the best Pokemon for Ultra League. I played it a lot as well before, and like it always is like super solid for me. There's still some issues sometimes with like those fairy type Pokemon, like especially what's his face, the Tapu Fini, but otherwise like great Pokemon. Yeah, that's not the best one for me. Just gonna catch the surf here. Just gonna catch the surf here. I think they outspeed me though, because of the spark. Yeah, the spark change is kinda hurting me a little bit here. I can try to CMP down the next one. Greatest lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they went for the extra one. I feel like I should be able to get 2 moves off now, which would be so nice for me. When I expect the news? I would expect it for next week, Monday or Tuesday. That would be still plenty of time before the new season starts, and still going to be allowing basically people to prepare a little bit for the tournament that's going to happen the week afterwards. I think they might also do it. I think there's a tournament this weekend as well, but I'm not sure about it actually. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Maybe I'm wrong with that. So yeah. I would expect like Tuesday or Monday. I didn't even, like maybe Wednesday as well. Like, and honestly, we don't know really, but they wanted to release a little bit earlier, and I feel like they most likely will do it. But who am I to tell? Don't know. Maybe we do get it before, maybe we don't get it before. Time will tell. So we're gonna get ourselves a little bit lower so the opponent does not get as much farm with their incoming Lantern, and at least we're going to have a shield advantage. I don't get to the weather ball. That's sad. That's sad. Get a shield advantage, but also some energy now. I have to let this move go through, I feel like. So using Liga, Charger Back, Arctibax. Arctibax plus Charger Back is a really good core. So, you see that. So let's hope they're going to have something in the bag that's going to be very weak to Avalanche, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit tricky. PvP edition start? What do you mean? The season? Goodbye, sir. Is definitely not your day today. Liga, goodbye there. Exactly what you wanted to face. Ah, true, Gdansk. Yeah, Gdansk. I was actually going to Gdansk, like I wanted to go to Gdansk. Yeah, just was not possible because I have to send them some stuff, which I'm going to finish today actually, which maybe would help out then a little bit, but I have on Monday a small, it's a multiple choice exam thingy there, which is not really that crazy, but it's still on a Monday where I would have been traveling back, and I didn't want to do it in the middle of, yeah, some kind of Polish hotel. And if I fail that, I'm not able to go for that course anymore. So, or like for the year, not anymore, but would have to wait a year. So I didn't really want to do that. I kind of want to use Arctic Steed. Need charge for electric types. Ah yeah, charge would be most likely some kind of 3-turn fast move, I would say. Would make the most sense. Swampert Lead. That's good that we changed our lead, I think. I think we had Bellybot before. So, we're going to be able to do some decent damage here. This is just a Hydro, so I don't have to shield. They're going to two-shot me with Hydro, which is kind of unfortunate, but like Shadow Hydro is just so overpowered. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the very hard-hitting, super effective move here, and then swap out into my Quagsire, which is going to be very nice as well. And now they're in range 1 mod bump. And I'm mostly going to take advantage a little bit of that and just going to overfarm. I'm just going to go for the CMP type. This should be enough to knock them out still. And then I'm going to go into the next matchup with full health, which is very nice as well. Or they use a shield. All done for it. Earthquake doesn't do that much damage. I can go for at least 6 more fast moves afterwards. They might get to the start from before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's a sludge bomb. That's not an earthquake. Exactly. So I can overfarm by quite a bit now. Go up to basically 100 energy and can still win this game while having a shield advantage. What other games do you enjoy playing? I don't have really the time for it. I play a little bit of Fortnite in the evening with my girlfriend, but otherwise I am not playing any games currently. Just don't have the time, like really, just it's not possible. I would love to play FIFA again, but like literally if you want to play FIFA Ultimate Team, you have to spend so much time onto that stuff. And I just really don't have the time. Could you build Kofik Regas rank 2 in Ultra League? Yep. Also, I still have my Switch somewhere. And I have like the new Pokemon game for that, of course, and the DLC as well. I haven't even finished the first DLC, and that's kind of sad because it came out like a month ago or something. Kind of shows also kind of shows how I don't really have too much interest in the main series game currently. I don't know if it's the same for you, but I feel like the main series games are kinda bad, like literally. Another game that I play though is Pokemon Sleep, because I just have to sleep, and this is something I can at least still do. So Pokemon Sleep is my game of choice when I go for like a game that I'm also playing, because I literally just have to sleep for that. I don't know, Pokemon Sleep tryhard. I don't spend money on Pokemon Sleep, by the way, that's kinda silly. We're just gonna knock them out here with Betty Bolt, right? Get rid of that dragon thing, and Betty Bolt is gonna take here the victory. What other games are you guys playing? Let me know in the chat as well. And of course, if you're new, feel free to leave a like on the stream as well, which would help me out quite a bit. But yeah, what games are you playing? I'm playing games with a Shadow Swampert here, I would say. Yeah. Let's go move on, go for some more spin the wheel action. Oh, another positive set, that's amazing. And Rex Alchemy. Finished the main series games. I recently finished my shiny only Nuzlocke. Oh, I love this kind of stuff. Like, if I had like nearly nothing else to do and I wouldn't do like any YouTube stuff or whatever, I would also do like those challenge ones. I did this basically when for YouTube, for example. I also played a lot of fan-made Pokemon games, which were like a lot of fun. And like I know a lot of people do like the super hard Pokemon games as like Nuzlocke and stuff like this, which was fun. Even did back in the day when I started streaming, I also, when I had also more time, I did also some randomizer Nuzlocke run for Pokemon Emerald. I lost to some completely random thing there, so I didn't even finish that one. I think I even lost to the... I think I lost to like the third gym because they had a Regirock, which like always did like explosion on me or some stuff like that. No. Clash of Clans. Oh, I think I played this. I played this one like the. I think there was like a previous thing towards it before, which I played as well when I was smaller. I'm playing Fortnite as well with the boys. Only Pokemon Go here, understandable. Played FIFA since 2013. Ultimate Team was a great concept. I mean, it's still a great concept. It still works out. Was Quicksave from this time? I don't know. I'm just gonna rerun. Doesn't matter anyway. Good that we know that. Chargeable. Arctibex. I like this. Can I summon, yeah? I think I'm gonna go Arctibex Seed again. Finish the Battle Frontier. Battlefront here was also cool. For sure. Until April. Oh, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just waiting for the queue and nothing happens because I forgot to use a premium pass. That's kind of sad. What do you think of the event that starts tomorrow? It's called Party Up or something. There's one thing that's amazing for this event, and this is that Party Head Wormhole is coming back. So that's honestly the main thing of it, and that's the only really interesting thing of it. But otherwise, I think it's not a bad idea. I think it's not a bad idea to... Okay, I'm just gonna take it. Oh, okay, they're back. To go ahead and basically make a... Interesting catch. Make a redo of basically the Pokemon that got released during the season. I think that was a smart idea. Like, I think it's a cool thing. Like, I would not mind if they do that every time. Because it's just gonna give people the chance to catch up on everything that happens in the season just for like one event. I think that's a cool thing for the end of it. So basically they put every shiny, every new Pokemon in there other than I think the Arctibex line. And I kinda like this. I think it's a cool idea. Just gonna realign here at this point. And true, the trade bonus is also kinda nice. Battlefront 2? Oh man. Like there was also like... Wasn't like there also like a Battlefront game that was like really... like bad critics or whatever? Oh no. Okay, good that we can realign though. That's amazing. Rampant carries the event, honestly. I think it's a good event in general. Well, it's not for me because like I got all the Pokemon that I wanted to for, yeah, mainly for YouTube. But I think it's still a very decent one, nonetheless. Still think it's a smart event to do. Hi, I hit expert for the first time. The plus 500 rating in this cup. This is something that I also said before already in like chat. I feel like this cup, while we all hate it for the people that are playing this kind of way the entire time, for people that are just new into it, and for people that really want to hit Legend for the first time, Catch Cup is literally the way to go. Like Catch Cup going to allow you to have so much more potential in terms of like reaching a higher rank, just because if you build the Pokemon for it, you're going to completely sweep the entire meta basically. Yeah, carving is like one of the most common ones. Why are they not doing anything? They use the shield, but they were like... I am not going to Gdansk. I can't go to Gdansk. What's up, Leandro? I wish I would be able to go to Gdansk, but I'm not able to. I wish. It was planned, but then I got my events for uni where I have to be. And that's sadly kinda not possible. Also, they didn't put, into the final one. It's also definitely nice that they have all leagues available for the final week, which I think is also a decent touch for it. But still, I would appreciate an option for something different than just this one. Was able to hit the expert for the first time in Catch Cup, and then they introduced Ultbeast. Okay. Yep, sad. I don't even know if I'm going to be at any regional this time around. I might go for the one in Dortmund, but that's also kind of... Oh, I forgot to spin the wheel, but it's fine. But the opponent has the exact same lead again, which is kind of funny. Yeah, again, I might go ahead and... just gonna go for a charge wheel. And go for Dortmund, but I'm not sure about this. Not sure about Dortmund yet either. Because I might just want to go for a different holiday at the same time. And I feel like, yeah, just rather give up on Dortmund and the regional there than not do that holiday that I want to do. Well, thanks for opening my gifts nearly every day. A lot of people complain about me that I'm not opening the gifts. You're going to see this issue as well. There's basically one specific level where I get like friendship for everybody. And then there's like literally 80 to 100 people on the same level of friendship. And I literally just go like from the lowest point and go just up to increase like friendship for like new people or whatever. But There's going to be the point which you're also going to see where I'm not going to open gifts anymore for you, most likely. Just because there are just so many that just slowly then grow up. Like, they all go to a certain level, and they're all just getting stuck there. Which is kind of funny, because also, like, even on the Discord server or whatever for my faction group, where I'm not really playing anymore because of time reasons, was also like, yeah, oh, why are we all on the exact same level in terms of friendship interaction? It's kind of funny. But yeah, it's mainly also for me because I go first for every one where I'm best friend with for lucky trades, and then afterwards I'm gonna go for like the lowest on the list because it's the easiest to get open gifts, because I don't really want to go like through certain people. But that's mostly why I'm opening mainly gifts, and I never send gifts because I'm literally too lazy for that. So sorry for that as well. Not the best at this kind of stuff. Honestly. Do you think I should build my 13, 14, 13 Umbreon or wait for a better one? Wait for a better one. It's not worth it. Especially not for like Ultra League or whatever. I guess you... Are you talking about Ultra League or are you talking about Great League? Like for Great League, definitely wait for a better one. For Ultra League, also wait for a better one. Like, not gonna lie. Like, Eevee is a common spawn every time, so it's easy to get an Umbreon. Easy win here, even though this was not the team that I was supposed to play. It was definitely a decent one. I think I won both of the games. Yep. So, let's see. Oh, I'm so... Nope. Thank you. Bombardier. Yeah, literally can't. Like, they really don't. It's not worth it for... Especially, it's not like crazy meta anyway right now. Like, you can... If you have a mana bus is better. Like, I would rather go for a mana bus if you can. So... Have a rank 11 Umbreon for Great League? Yeah. Like, Umbreon is way better in Great League than for Ultra League right now. Time's up! I won! Easiest win of my life. I've never seen anything like this. Did I actually get the win for it? No, I didn't, right? Oh, come on! It says I won and I didn't win. It's all those lies. I don't know if this spawn is new, and I don't know if I was supposed to see this spawn though. Like, I definitely didn't see the spawn before here, but it might be just that my game was going weirdly. I don't know what this just was, by the way. Like, I've never seen it before, but apparently I won. Or not. Great job, Vaniantic. Great game. Only power up 1 should be 80% Licky for Great League or 89 for Clefable. Clefable is actually kind of strong right now. So maybe Clefable. And wait for a better Licky Tongue. Should I use an Elite TM for my rank 1 Eevee for Umbreon then? I honestly... Yeah, I would actually wait for December Community Day as well. I want to build an XL Eevee for the Great League. I really would like to build one because I think I have a hundo. And this thing has Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Dig. Quick Attack got recently buffed, like not recently, but like a year ago or something. Body Slam has always been overpowered, and Dig got recently buffed. So now it is a really good moveset. It only gets to like 1200 or something. But it looks like such a fun Pokemon. Like, imagine a video where I just beat everything with Eevee. Like, it would be so much fun. Just gonna use a shield. I don't know if I can farm them all the way down. Can I? Cannot. I'm still gonna use a shield. Maybe I can pay back something. Maybe they'll try to snipe me now. Let's see. They're not. Payback? Oh. Not gonna deal with that. Not gonna go for resisted tackle and double resisted dragon breath. Sorry. Not worth my time, not worth your time either, I think. But you know what would be worth your time? Clicking on that like button. Would appreciate, maybe we can go up to 100 likes today. Would be very cool if you haven't done that yet. Pomo, that's going to be a squishy one. And Klotzdier. So this is not as squishy anymore. I want to check something real quick. Okay. There was nothing important. I just got some messages and there was LilyNiRiain. Nothing important. Last resort all the time. It's not really worth it to have Psychic right now. It's just not really the meta for it. Virtue Kickers, do your job. Be the sponge of this team. Oh, why does he bait? Why does he throw immediately afterwards? Come on, go for the earthquake. He wouldn't have an earthquake yet, he has just got to the rock side, which I'm totally okay with. But at least I can keep my shields on my Pomo, and they're still going to be able to go for some earthquakes, you know? Close to 100 energy. Honestly, it's just not, like, it is. I guess it's worth it maybe for this meta because of Klotzdier. Like, I'd give that, but like, still, like, if you want to use it afterwards, maybe not go for that. Yeah, honestly, for the mirror matchup, it's the main thing, but also, I think that's just in general a little bit better. I don't know. Especially after Psychic got nerfed, like, what is even here the debate? Like, Psychic got nerfed, I would not go for anything, like, I would not use an Elite TM to get a move that just got nerfed this season. That does not seem too smart, right? I don't even look what, like, they did so far, so I don't know. But yeah, like, it got nerfed this season. Like, last season there was actually a cup where it was fairly decent, but I would not go for it this season. Maybe I should win for my charge move first. Who knows? Does he have Brave Bird? He does. Okay, with that they are gonna be gone, but still going to be a little tricky. Dynamic Punch Medichamp, I cannot even talk anymore, is very decent. Also, this Quagsire is very decent for the opponent in the back. But we can move on directly with a Ninetales. Ninetales. Quaxwell. Quaxwell and Klotzdier. That seems kinda solid. Yeah, honestly, like, Psychic nerf. It was already not great before, and now it's even worse. So, like, maybe it's gonna get even nerfed further now with Medicham still being by far the most common Pokemon in play Pokemon format. That's actually an okay matchup for me. It's still not really great. Does Ember do more than Dragon Breath? I don't think it does. They win CMP, that's good to know. Do I try to swap into Klotzdier onto the next one? I just might. This is the thing as well. I played Dynamic Punch at the EUIC last year. I might also go this time around, hopefully. Okay. That's good for me, I guess. And I had to say, like, I basically never brought my Medicham because I was too scared of the mirror matchup. I think nowadays it's a little bit more different because, like, Psychic is not as crazy anymore also because it got nerfed. But, like, back in the day, I was, like, too scared of going into those mirror matchups, which actually cost me a lot of it. Like, EOIC got screwed by myself, but also by kinda, like, not having any luck at all. Like, I got hardballed the entire time. So, I still actually came back from, like, some crazy matchups that time, which was wild, but generally, definitely didn't like it there, but nowadays I think it's kind of nice. Yeah, SDX is kinda wild. I still, like, my opinion for SDX is still kind of the same. I still think you should not... Oh, that's great for me, by the way. You still should not try to nerf it. Even though I do see why there might be arguments towards nerf. Gonna go ahead and let this go. It's going to be a little bit of a trickier one. But I have a moose stored on my Ninetales. I lose CMP against the other boy though. I can go for the full farm down and they can go for a charge move here. And now it's a guessing game. Like now it's literally a guessing game. Or is it? I don't think it is a guessing game. I can stay in. I think it's not a guessing game. They're forced to go for a charge move now and they're not at another charge move. So I should be fine to win this game. Especially if you go for the resisted avalanche over the Dragon Claw. For whatever reason. I am not going to question that. When are the next season announced? We don't know. We don't know. We are all waiting for it. I would expect again for most like next week. But who knows? Positive. Skarmory. Gonna build immediately. Honestly, I have to say that no season spawns are basically so good, like no event spawns. For example, here Lickitung again. I actually had a Lickitung nest in my city, which does not matter because I have the best possible Lickitung already, based on swag tips analysis, which is one from a raid as well, which is kind of nice. Yeah, rated. And 10, 15, 14 is apparently the best based on swag tips IVs. I know, the one more move. I kind of want to do it for the Master League still. I kind of still want to do it for the Master League. I hope that I find enough time for that over the next few days. I might want to do it for Thursday. I might do a stream tomorrow again, only as my secondary thing for YouTube. But I might try to do it for Thursday. Friday should be top 10 rank 1 in the world teams, which is going to be nice. But I kind of want to do it for Master League as well, still before like the new season drops. Because I feel like it's a cool format, definitely. Like here's the thing as well, which I might want to change if like I would say, okay, I'm just gonna create a completely new move in order to make the Pokemon strong. Here I know, of course, I have the limitation of only using moves that are already in the game. There would be a lot of other Pokemon that would be strong with just a new move. Yeah, but like you still like you play was there to go for 2 Dragon Claws. So, like you still needed the energy onto the Ninetales because you know that Ninetales had some stuff there. I think 10, 15 is pretty bad actually compared. I think you just barely get too much in with that. Kind of makes it awkward. What is the opponent doing here? They got the moves through though. Or did they? I have no idea what's currently happening. I think I'm just gonna store my energy here. I'm just gonna catch the move on my Florigaptor, which doesn't work out. Steelix against Draymond? Yeah, don't do it. Please don't do it. Nobody wants to see that. Boss League would be cool, should definitely do it so Lugia is better. True. Like for Lugia, I would love to see an extra sensory buff though, which I would feel like would be the way to buff this Pokemon. Make extra sensory actually useful. Like just generate energy more, like it does already some pretty decent damage. And I think you would have already a great way of buffing Lugia. But then again, this would be not really fitting for the topic of the video, where it's like one move away, it's just one move update away maybe. But yeah. How would you rate PvPoke's rankings? Like I love PvPoke. I think the rankings for like the, if you make a team itself with like the A, B, C, D, E, whatever thing there is kind of silly, which I don't really agree on for the most part. Like my teams at Legendwood are usually in a really bad tier there. It doesn't really tell too much about the team. But the rankings itself are really decent. Like really solid to know like a lot about the meta. Definitely best resource out there. Also best guy behind there as well, so. Still, of course, like it does only showcase a certain way of a meta. Like you can definitely say for the top 10, 15 for Open Great League, for Auto League, as well as for Master League. I guess they're accurate. But there are a lot of Pokemon that are still a little bit better, most likely for like lower rankings, because the thing is, like, the rankings are for all Pokemon that they could face, basically. And you will see more bulky Pokemon rise there because they're going to be better in most neutral matchups, but there are a lot of Pokemon that are just specifically core breakers for the top meta picks, and they usually get still ranked fairly low, so it's kind of awkward. Be nice to watch, catch me live. Well, gotta catch them all, I would say. Thanks for joining, though. Thanks for joining. I still, I think, have a set left after this one, but I'm not sure about it. Might be the final set, actually. I'm streaming for quite a long time already. This might be... I'm gonna check real quick after this one, because we won this game. Do we still have one left afterwards or not? I think I had a 4-1, 3-2, 2-3, and 3-2. Oh yeah, it's only 1, 2, 3. So I have even another set afterwards. We are slow today. We are slow today. We are very slow today. Clotsire. Bomberder. Bomberder already in there. And Regigigas. So that's great. Yep. Is there a way to sort by average battle rating on PvPoke? It's usually sorted by battle... or average battle rating, isn't it? I don't know. And only 69 likes? Oh, get more likes in there. 69 likes only, how could that ever be? Kinda shameful, not gonna lie. Do you play any sport? I literally would not have the time for it. I would love to, but also for me, I did do football when I was smaller. Issue for me is I'm asthmatic, and for like kind of those club sports, that's kind of awkward. I can do sports for myself, but I'm never going to be able to compete really in the upper level with other people, which I also saw in there. Like, yes, I would be able to sprint as fast as others or like shoot as fast, but I just don't have the conditions that the other people have. Like, it just can run for way longer than you are. So that's a little bit awkward. But I don't really have the time for anything right now anyway. I would love to do more sports as well, but time, like, day only has 24 hours, sadly. When I'm done with university, hopefully, but that's gonna still take a long time. It's just tricky right now. I wish kind of back the times where things were simpler, where I was like smaller. Honestly, that's the thing as well, which I have to say, like, if you are still in your young age or whatever, I wasted way too much time playing video games or whatever. I don't know why I went for this move, by the way. The other one is just Singer, just talking here. I just like did not really do that much in the summer. I was just having my happy time alone. I wish I would do like more with other people back in the day. Then I had the opportunity to do, but I just didn't want to. I'm still an insane introvert for that. That's mostly the reason why. But like the time that you have when you're smaller, like honestly, you're never gonna get this one back. Like it's so nice. So definitely, if you're still a little bit younger, enjoy your time. Enjoy your time in school. School is literally the easiest part of your life. Be good at school. It's also more important than you might think for like later on if you go studying or whatever. Like there were actually like so many parts in school where I was like, oh, I forgot to reroll again, so I have another game with Regigigas, which is fine. Where like where am I ever going to need this stuff? And later on it turned out I actually needed this stuff in some certain ways. That was like informatics or whatever, and like my teacher was like so bad. Like honestly, my teachers in school were pretty crappy. But also kind of my profs, I don't know. Like they are only like, I don't know, 10 or 20%. I would say like, okay, they were decent. They actually try to do their best in the job, which is kind of sad. That's actually really good on how we play this right now. But definitely enjoy the time when you're younger. How old are you now? I'm 24. I am 24. I know that's not that crazy old, but I'm still... I already have my bachelor finished, I'm still doing my masters, I'm doing this, plus YouTube, whatever. YouTube takes a long time, and it's way more than I think most people expect. In the background, it's a little bit tricky, sometimes. But definitely, enjoy your time when you go to school. It's the easiest. University is crappy, but worth it in the long run. Honestly, I have to say, university was mainly for me best thing to grow personally. Not even like the stuff that you learn or whatever, but just in general to kind of get a persona was like something that I feel like I struggled with prior. University can help me with that, so. Enjoy the 20th? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm still young with that, but it is still... Okay, that's nice here for me. Still sometimes a little bit tricky. I feel like for the most people, at least they say, also, it's something that even like scientifically proven, they say the happiest time for them, like in the retrospective, not when you're actually in that time, is like around like the 30s, like mid-30s, where you're already kind of settled in your job, you're kind of settled in your family's kind of stuff, you have like responsibilities, you're almost like stressed out with kind of with a lot of things, but just for most people, that's the time where they say it's the best one in rest, like not in the time itself, but like in retrospective, that I would want to go back to, just because you kind of have like more life a little bit more figured out. School's so easy, to be honest. Like, I don't know, maybe school changed a little bit over the last few years as well for me. My school was like a little bit tricky back in the day, at least for sure. But I also was super lazy. Like, I was lazy in school. I was like such a good student in school for most of my life. Basically, I was really good in my first 4 years, but like was kind of still like I don't know, like for like German school grades are like from 1 to 6. 1 is the best, 6 is the worst. I know that's in different countries different. I was like around like 2 or 3 then. Then I went into the higher up school here, which is like called Gymnasium, which is also different than others. Also, the German school system, by the way, is completely scuffed in general compared to other school systems. It's even worse than the people in Germany most think. Like, if you know on how a school's going to work in some other countries, especially I know it from my girlfriend from Ireland, where it's like way better organized. You just have like don't really have those different kind of system strategy. I just want to stay here, but like I was a really good student for like the first 6 years, I think, in in like the high up school, like high school, then or whatever it's called. And then I literally just stopped talking to people for whatever fucking reason. Like I was just like so fed up, so like no, I didn't want to do any homework, didn't want to do anything. Literally just completely dropped my grades by like 2 or something. Not the smartest idea, most likely, but yeah. You done with college? Are you just trying to do YouTube full time? No. For me right now, like what I see as well, like while there are some people that also watch me for personality and talking and stuff like this, the most part for them, sadly, I thought they was running the wild type fast move. For most people, they just watch me because of the content I do. Pokemon Go are gonna die most likely in the time when I'm done with university, which is fine. And so I don't think like this is going to be an option for me anymore at that time. So for me, I'm mostly just gonna pursue a normal job. I don't think I'm going to be like the crazy influencer or whatever. It's never really been my plan. It's already way more than I expected what I got here. It's like a ton of work, to be fair. Like if you put in the work, I feel like you can still succeed no matter in what kind of area you want to go for YouTube especially. But I don't think it's gonna stick around for ages or like till the end. For me, I don't think I'm going to stay in this kind of area. What I want to do though is I still kind of want to do like small, really quality content for YouTube after I'm done with like university and with that. Like I'm not gonna do like daily uploads at all, but where I do something like a monthly or a weekly upload with like not even weekly. I would most likely be more like monthly or whatever. Where I do like really quality content where it takes like ages to do a video just for fun, but not like for any kind of financial thing or whatever. I would not really want to do it for that. It's just not stable enough. Like YouTube is just not stable. Like you not really know what you're gonna get at the end of the day. You don't know how many clicks you're gonna get. You don't know how well you're gonna get paid for it. Like you don't get paid for like I don't know how many people really know that like that much about YouTube or whatever, you don't get paid the exact same amount every time for every video and for every click that you get. There is like a curve that's dependent on in real life events. For example, I think in front of political campaigns or whatever, like for like US or something like this, is a big thing that drives up commercial prices as well. But otherwise, like, you're not gonna get paid all the exact same time. And also, like, for Christmas, for example, something that pays you a little bit more. That's, by the way, a horrible matchup for me. Just gonna let it go. So, like, you never know really what you're gonna get at the end of the day. It's usually better towards the end of the year compared to the beginning of the year. It's just, like, not stable, really. Like, you don't really know what's going to be happening, which is kind of scary. Unless you're, like, in a position where you have, like, millions of subscribers, YouTube is really not a thing that you want to pursue. Especially because it's a lot of times like, for me, I think currently also, like, the work that I do, I basically get as much paid as, like, the lowest minimum that you're technically allowed in my country. Which is fine, because, like, at the end of the day, what am I doing? I'm trying to play Pokemon Go and make videos about it. What am I doing for society with it? I'm not saying that I'm, like, above anything with it. So, like, the opportunity, like, for me to have the opportunity to even get money from that is kind of nice. But it's not something that I want to do forever, because it's also very stressful and very worrying if, like, numbers are not, like, going your way or whatever. It's, like, kind of bad on your mental health. So, yeah. Yeah, many YouTubers as a hobby, I feel like, is more the way to go for moving forward. For me right now, I have to say, since I started university makes everything more stressy and more, like, tricky for me, but, like, I don't really care too much about numbers on YouTube or something like this anymore. I'm just gonna do what I kind of have fun with and what I think people would like to see. And I feel like it helped me out quite a bit in terms on how to look at content and how to pursue certain things for that. I still do crazy stuff and stay awake till 3, 4 a.m. to feature a new Pokemon that's getting released in New Zealand through raids, but why do you shield here, man? Okay. But yeah, otherwise it's definitely went a little bit better for me. I know that there were some issues for me as well before. But yeah, the mental aspect of YouTube is wild. Like, you see the... No, I don't want to install your... Fucking hell. Thanks for that. I definitely should install it because it always pops up at the same time every day. But yeah, like, for me, like, the mental issue, like, you see so many YouTubers that make, like, videos about how they have burnout and stuff like this. For me, I'm just not really the person. I think that, like, yeah, of course, like, it affects you, but, like, it's not going to... At least it hadn't got me into the stage where I, like, really got burned out from it yet, which is kind of nice. But I definitely see why this can happen, and I don't know why they are running Feint Attack instead of Ember or Fire Spin here. But, like, it's definitely, like, way more on the mental health than most people expect. Unless you have the personality where you literally don't give a fuck. The thing that I don't understand, literally, where I have no idea how you can do that, is, like, stuff like, for example, Broguiere would do, like, the stuff where you try to be, like, this controversial guy that tries to get people's attention from others trying to hate you or something like this. I don't get this stuff. Like, how can you... I don't know. For me, I'm happy when nobody is really, like, talking, especially, like, not really talking shit about... What is going on here? Not talking shit about me or whatever, but just, like, in general, I don't need to be, like, in the middle of everything, but just trying to gain clicks based on being controversial and trying to attract hate comments and stuff like this. I don't know, like, I literally just don't know how people can live with that, or, like, think that's a good idea, or, like, I don't know. I just literally don't know how people do that. But respect, like, it's a great strategy. Like, there are a lot of people that do this, and that's the main thing to do. Like, especially also in Germany, there are a lot of YouTubers that try to just get the people in there that just, like, polarizing, trying to get hated because of stuff that you do or whatever, and try to get mainly clicks with that. Like, there are a lot of people that getting a lot of money because of that, but I don't know. I just don't really get it. Yeah, any attention is good attention. It's basically exactly what the motto is, but, like, I don't think it's worth it. Like, literally, I don't think it's worth it. Just take your time, try to build something up, try to put in the work instead of trying to go the cheap way by being controversial or whatever. Or just watch them for... Like, this is the thing as well, which I think some people don't really get. I don't hate poker, okay? I don't hate any creator or anybody from the community. Literally nobody. I just don't want to be really doing stuff with them or whatever, but like it doesn't mean that I hate them. So like, if you want to watch them, watch them. Like, I don't really mind that. Like, just go for it, have fun with it. Just like it's not for me. I don't really think the way they're doing it is fine, but it's not that I'm gonna go out of my way and say, oh my god, I hate this person or whatever. Like, never talk to them in real life. Why should I hate them? I don't really think that's the right approach either. But yeah, like it's like the one person of this community that tries to do that, I feel like. But yeah, if they want to, they can do that. Have fun. Would like to see a poison steel buff? I would say that as well would be cool. Hi, I'm new here. What's up? How are you doing? If you're new here, of course, feel free to click the follow button. Subscribe to the channel. Be a member. Donate all your money. And also, more important than all of this, leave a like on the stream. Sorry. Just trolling. Oh, man. I still have to, like, honestly, like, if you ever talk to me in real life or whatever, I use too much sarcasm, so people sometimes think I'm doing stuff seriously. But no, I do not actually think what I'm saying for that. But yeah. Final set, I think, which is kind of nice. I want to see Aromatisse and Sylveon get fairy event. Yes. Also, Sylveon was, I think, for my Ultra League one in there. I think so. Can we... Nah. You do members? Like, there are memberships available, but again, like, it is not something where I can really provide anything back to you. It's just more like something like a Patreon thing. It's literally the same concept as like Patreon, where you're just gonna try to help the creator monthly with a fee, which is nice that you can do, but it's not a must. It's not anything where I can really provide anything, because I wouldn't have like the time to do like basically this as well. I can pre-produce videos like that early on that I would be able to. I'll say, okay, a member's gonna be able to see it earlier. Okay, cool. Member's gonna see it like what, 30 minutes earlier for most of the videos that I upload. Doesn't really help them either, right? Strong emotional person. Yeah, with a little filter. Like, there's a thing as well, which I don't, that's what I say that I don't really like about him, is how he says, like, talks to other people in DMs. Like, there are really a lot of nasty things coming up, also against me in DMs before, which was, like, which I can deal with, of course, but, like, why do you go into someone else's DMs just to try to talk shit about them? I don't really get the point. But yeah, I kind of want to stop really talking about this person anyway. It's fine, but... That is fine. That sucks. Can you use Furfur once in a battle? Nope, I cannot. Don't have one build. They have Ice Beam Shadow Ball. Oh, they have Terminal in the back. Gonna go for the bait. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach both the Dragon Claw as well as the Avalanche though. You can't trade from distance, so if you don't stop spamming, I'm going to have to block you there. Which is your own kind of thing there. If you want to get blocked, then spam. If you don't want to get spam, if you don't want to get blocked, then don't spam. If you don't want to hell. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the full farm down here. They can still go for a charge and knock me out here, but I can still farm them down with my ring attack. Which is fine. Avalanche is busted. Like, honestly, it's like such a strong move. It's like Psy Strike clone, which is just wild. It's also the main reason why this Pokemon is even viable, which I like. I like this Pokemon is that good for Great League. Definitely one of my favorite ones for sure. Skeletor. Meowscarada. Can we go for triple? Oh, sad. We cannot go for triple starter. But at least to fight that Pokemon. You don't want to get spammed either. Honestly, streaming for too long already. Like, it's kinda got leaked that it's supposed to be Kyogre just coming next, which would be amazing, of course. Kyogre would be so cool for Giovanni. And also, Kyogre would then be available for Great League, which would be so weird. Like, imagine just going up against the Kyogre. I would just bring it for fun into, like, a tournament or something like this. Like, imagine. It's not even that bad, by the way. Like, if you haven't seen that either. Kyogre is not even that bad. Might actually just gonna use a shield here. You look for Kyogre. And you go for Shadow. Go on, use a shield, please. You will see that's actually going to be able to beat quite a lot of Pokemon here. You're going to see like Harbing, Gligar, Clodsire, Galarian Stunfisk, Manabus, Ninetales. So that would be really cool. Triple Whale Team, hell yeah. Bring those whales. How did you get so many subscribers? What? I released, how many videos have I released now? I think like 2,500 nearly. It's most ideal. Honestly, for me, subscribers mainly shorts helped quite a bit. Like shorts really gives you a good ton of subscribers. But I feel like a lot of them don't really watch main videos, so I just kind of said. I have 4 Rocket Raiders. I'm gonna do 1 Kyogre probably. 1 Grown and then 2 Rayquazas. That seems like a smart idea, but you're gonna get extra ones anyway, right? Oh, hell yeah. You are guys against me. That looks great. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, like Zionic helped me so much at the beginning to grow. Like, big shouts to Zionic. Great person in real life as well, by the way. Helped me out so much back in the day, just to start my channel, which was never really my intention. I never really wanted to do YouTube like full-time or whatever. Like, I'm currently not full-time anymore because I'm doing university at the same time. But I never really wanted to do YouTube in general. It just kind of happened because people asked me the entire time to post content online or like stream, so I started streaming on Twitch. Then like people, like I think I was also sick for quite a long time. I think that actually really started my YouTube stuff. Like I still have that issue, I think, a little bit, but like not really that crazy anymore. Where I'm sometimes not able to see anything. It's like kind of like a migraine thingy, where literally like I cannot see it like bright light, which I also have here like some bright light, which is kind of awkward for me to look towards that direction. And I basically wasn't able to stream then before, like I was streaming like non-stop every day basically. And so I started doing more YouTube content with that then, because I was able to do like commentate YouTube content for like, at least 15 minutes, and I had to like look away again because I couldn't look for long onto the screen. And so I started doing YouTube more and more, and I lost a little bit more fun for like streaming, because streaming, I don't know, like streaming kind of went into a very weird era for Pokemon Go, where like the main meta was to scream and shout and do like complete nonsense stuff the entire time, which is not really the personality that I had, and I had like a lot of people that still kind of expect this the entire time from others, so I didn't really feel too happy about Twitch anymore, so I kind of stopped doing Twitch in general, just completely moved over to YouTube. What do you think is the next gimmick they port into Pokemon Go? I don't even know if they're gonna do anything like this. Like Paradox Forms for sure, but I don't know if they do anything of the other things. Like Paradox Forms definitely gonna come. Also most likely very soon. Like I met Zarek, they haven't really talked too much towards them in like those events, but I met him in Berlin at GoFest, and I also met him at the EOIC, and like he was like always like such a nice, polite guy. Honestly, can't say anything bad about him. Got a Shundo build for Great League. What do you have? But like what Shundo? Did I miss that part? Yeah, they changed for sure. Maybe I could do that kind of multi-stream thing. But it's also a little bit awkward, I don't know. Like, the one thing that I hate about YouTube streaming, by the way, is that it kinda cancels out on how your other videos gonna get seen, because they're going to recommend your stream more, but the videos are kinda getting like no recommendation during the time you stream. So that's a little bit awkward. Like one thing that I don't really like about streaming here. But otherwise, yeah. It's rather just stick to one platform. Honestly, the opponent gonna get completely annihilated here, especially with Kotsai in the back. That's amazing. Are you aware that you are looking like the brother of the YouTube fanmate Tim? No? Regional Stuttgart coming up in 2 weeks. Hope you can watch it. I wanted to go there as well again, but I was there last year, and that's like the thing that I also don't like in general. And also why I might not go to the EUIC. Like, what happened to, like, why is everything in London all of a sudden? We had last year's, like the year before, Worlds in London, then we had EUIC in London, then we had GoFest in London, now we have EUIC again in London. I'm not gonna go to London again, like what is, I don't know, like this is the thing that I don't like for Stuttgart again. Like for me to get to Stuttgart, it's like 8 hours of a trip, which is fine, which is kind of an enjoyable trip because like just you literally sit on the train, like you're having a happy time there. Like it was very enjoyable to go there. I like that one. But I don't really want to go to the exact same place again. I kind of also go to visit the area around it, and like I've seen everything there already. So like, why do I get 2 times charger back in the back to back there? Exit drill again, okay. Are we gonna get the exact same team back to back? Oh no, we're gonna get Bombardier. I use Bombardier in the lead though. It's a Shadow Shiny Dragon Knight. Yeah, then of course. DB war actually kinda nice this time, or at least like that was definitely nice. Well, great team for me, by the way. Luckily, I changed from Exeter. You ever get an Armored Meteor? Yes, I got like 1 or 2, but I traded them as well already, and I got some traded then afterwards. But I wasn't able to do that many raids because back in the day, remote raids were not a thing, and I have a fairly small community here that was still more active before COVID, of course. But they were not really interested in like those super bulky Pokemon because they were not really great for PvE because they're not doing PvP at all. And so I only did like 1 or 2 Armored Mewtwo back in the day when they came out. And I did not really do any also when they came back, I think, as well, because I didn't really have anybody to play with. If it's in LA, it's good for me. It's been, yeah. Like for me, I just hope, like if GoFest is in London this next year, I can't say, unless I'm gonna get like sponsored or stuff like this to go there, I would not go there anymore. Like I would not go there, especially because the GoFest park the last time around in London was horrific. Like the city experience was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, like this was the best part of the stuff, but the park itself was so bad. Like literally so horrific. Cannot recommend this at all. Like, I don't know if you went to London GoFest. For me, I was on Friday though. Friday, they had like half of the stuff not built up yet, which was most likely also why my experience was so horrific for this kind of area. But, like, yeah, I cannot say anything positive, sadly. Do you think the next legendary was gonna be Cynthia? Yes, I do think that. What if it's in Berlin? I must say I would go again. Berlin was fun. And easy for me to go to. Like, that's also the thing, of course. For me to go to Berlin is like... If I go for the fastest route, I think I would be there in... Actually, don't even know. Like, in 4 hours total. Like, I have to get to, like, Hamburg first, which is like 2 hours-ish. like 1.5 hours more. The thing is like 1.5 hours between Hamburg and Berlin as well, because there's like this faster train thingy going on there. So I would like be there pretty fast. But like I don't even mind like being this, like do something in like Austria, do it in Vienna. Why not do it in Vienna? Like it doesn't have to be Germany for me or whatever. Like I feel like it should be just somewhere in the central of Europe, shouldn't it? Where like most people get easier. Yes, there are planes or whatever towards London, I know that, but like there are also planes towards anywhere else. You know? And it's also like a little bit of a awkward thing to get into London, I feel like, from like the outside airports. I just didn't really enjoy that too much. Also, London at night was really sketchy. Wow, I don't really know what's happening there. Not really a city I enjoyed too much. And I've seen like too often now. Like I was there for EOIC, I was there for Go Fest. I don't really want to go there again. Go Fest near me, I live in Mississippi. Okay. But sure, like, that one in Stockholm, I'm kind of interested in, not gonna lie. Like, I like when they go into, like, more different countries. Like, they always go into, like, the same ones, that, like, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Utrecht, like, the German ones or whatever. But I always like when they go into, like, some different ones. And I'm really interested in Stockholm. Of course, I cannot really look into the future on how it's gonna look there, but I might go there. Like, if I have the opportunity to go there, I'm definitely gonna try to go there. It would be a city that I'm really would be interested in taking a look at. So, hopefully I'm going to be able to go there. We're also playing the game for today, which is going to be nice, because we're also streaming for like ages. This is not the Pokemon that I expected here, but it's kind of good for me. Zero love for Europe. Honestly, like, it is not really that well thought out. Like, it's not even Niantic thing. It's not like that Niantic does those. I mean, there's like also Niantic thing again. We're going to have what's called the Sinnoh tour then in Los Angeles or what it was. Like, why do you not have like something in Europe as well? Why do you not have something in the Asian region either? Like, it's not that it's like has to be Europe, but like it's always US or like Japan, and that's like all the things like Niantic / Pokemon Company cares about. Why is there no Pokemon Center in Europe that is like available to like where you can get stuff shipped to? Like, I don't understand either. Like, why is Europe like so not interesting for them? Like, you cannot get like the normal stuff from like the Pokemon Center website in Europe. You can only go to for like US, Canada, and Japan or something like this. It's just mad. At least we're going to be able to win this final game, but I think we go 4-1 with that as well. So, if you haven't left a like yet, we are 13 away to get to 100, so feel free to do that. Hopefully you're going to be able to do that then as well. Would be a cool goal for the end. Of course, not that many people are going to watch streams so I catch up, but I enjoy everybody who is there. Thanks also for the big donation in the beginning of the stream. I appreciate it a lot, honestly. Really appreciate it. But yeah, this is going to be it. This is definitely going to be it. And I even get a slacking here. That's amazing. Kind of showcasing again why no event sports are better than event sports. But yeah. This is going to be it. And hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you then.